So this is the new template for elementary and ECC homeroom teachers. IB, MIP, and any single subject teacher in the elementary will have a little different one. So this is just for ECC and homeroom teachers, for them to watch and feel special. So you've got your site already created for you. It'll look something like this. The first thing we have to change is there's a couple pages here that have the wrong names. So the first thing we should do is this About Mr. Teacher. This, if you watched the earlier one about the portfolio, is a gadget that will allow you to put your posts on the front page. So we have to change this title on here. So what I am going to do is click on Edit Page. And now you can see it's called a Recent Announcements Gadget, and it has in brackets About Mr. Teacher. If I click on that and then click on this Properties gear, I will be able to, down at the very bottom, change this title. So instead of About Mr. Teacher, I'll put my name, Mr. B. the Man. And I will click Save. That's all I have to do. Click Save up here, and now on the front page it has my title. So over here we're going to have to change this one, but it's a little bit easier. I click on About Mr. Teacher, and by default it says, for some strange reason, About Miss Laux. So we need to change that. Click on Edit Page, and you're going to write your name. About Mr. B the Man. And I'm going to click Save. And so what should happen is over here on the left, it will automatically update. That's good. So now you have to write a little bit something about yourself. You have to create a new post. And this new post will create a page, and it will appear on your front page. So click in there, give it a title, Welcome to 5G, or Welcome to Mr. B the Man's class, or whatever you'd like to put, and write a little blurb about yourself. And don't forget to put in a picture and perhaps contact detail your email so they can contact you, parents. So here we go. Alright, so I've written my stuff up, I've given my contact details, and I've put in my picture. I click Save. And now let's see what it looks like on the front page. So on the home page here now, it says, Mr. B the Man, welcome to 5B. It gives my little picture, and it has my little blurb and my contact details. And you'll notice over here, it still says Mr. Teacher. That's something that happens sometimes, so a quick way to solve that is to do the following. Click More, and then Manage Site. Now you'll be in this stuff here. It seems daunting. I swear it's not. We will click on Site Layout, and then the navigation pane here for the sidebar, we're going to edit it. What we're going to do is we're going to click on that, and we're going to click OK. We're going to click Save. And then when we go back to the page, it says About Mr. B the Man, and it will not change again. I don't know why it does that. It's just a little glitch in the system. So if you need to see that, rewind, watch it again. So your setup is similar to the portfolios. You're going to be doing posts for your classroom news and stuff. So for you to put a post up for your classroom news, click on the title Classroom News, click on New Post, and within your new post, you can do this just like anything else. You can give it a title, you can write in here, you can insert images, you could insert Google Documents if you've put your documents in Google, or presentations or spreadsheets. So it's good to try and stay within this structure of Google Apps stuff, because it's really easy to embed and to place everything in there. Much like the calendar. On a calendar, if you've created a criteria sheet in Google Docs, you can tie it to your calendar. When you've put an assessment due date or something in your calendar, you can have it built right into there. So I always suggest that you try and do your best to have that stuff in there. If something isn't, you can always click on this Add Files button and upload your Word document or whatever else that you might have. So I'm going to put in my first post. So I put in my post. Again, I could put in a picture if I want by clicking Insert Image. I'm not going to for this one. I'm just going to click Save, and now my post has been made. So if I click on Home, this is the page that everybody goes to very first. They will see up here, Classroom News, Field Trip on August 21st to the beach. And it has a short snippet of what I've been writing about. So they click on it and they get to read the whole thing. Blah, 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 blah. Okay? So, how does this work as we add more stuff? Well, as we add more posts, what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to copy this and give it a new title. I'll click on New Post, and we put on a new post and write about stuff in there. Maybe this one is some week-long homework. And I've attached stuff, all the rest of it. I click Save. What will happen on our front page, when I go to the home page, is that it's reverse chronological. So whatever's the most recent will always be on the top. And I believe in here it'll show the first 5 things. Parents and students can always click on the Classroom News link, and they will go to the page for Classroom News, and it will have the most recent 10 on this page. They'll be able to scroll through the most recent 10. So this is where you're going to be putting in all those different announcements, homework stuff, pretty much anything and everything to do with your class. And later on, in another video, we'll show you the Picasa embedding within here so that you can put images and stuff if you have a group of pictures from, say, your field trip to the beach. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. So that, in a nutshell, is using your teacher portfolio for classroom news and whatnot. In upcoming videos, we'll go through Picasa and the calendar.